Number 5, John Constantine. In the Absolute Universe, John Constantine would grow up in industrial Birmingham, devastated by deindustrialization and the spread of corporate greed. And his mother died giving birth to him. His dad, factory worker, drowns his sorrows in alcohol, violent guy. So Constantine falls in with a radical group of occult people, of these, dark arts folks. And they want power to take revenge on the corporations that are destroying the world. So they've you kind of see where they're coming from, because these corporations are bad. But the way that they're going about their revenge, the way that they're going against these companies is maybe not quite the right way to do it. So their group was unknowingly manipulated by either Darkseid or some of his agents. And so they attempt to summon a greater power that's going to help level the playing field between them and these corporations. But instead, they open a rift to Apocalypse. So Constantine somehow survives, and he watches as his friends are ripped away from Earth by parademons. Then he is permanently marked by the energy that seeped into him during that ritual, and his magical abilities are tainted. And now all of his spells, everything is corrupted with traces of Darkseid's will. So every time he casts a spell, it brings him closer to being completely just taken over by Darkseid's dark power. So you've got a Constantine who's really trying not to do any magic. And the supernatural world, aside from that group of occultists, turns his back on him. Demons, spirits, and other occult beings see him as an abomination because of that. He's tainted by this dark side energy. And any remaining human mages that might have talked to him shun him. They think he's a traitor. So, and then on top of all that, the remnants of the cult that he used to belong to, they were, the parademons snatched him up. They were taken to Apocalypse and they were reprogrammed. So now they're on the hunt for him, haunting him at every turn they're out there to do Darkseid's will, and they want to drag him to Apocalypse. I don't want to say, maybe eventually the big bad guy would be this, but first, the big bad guys, there's just the shadowy organization. And Dr. Hugo Strange, in this universe, he's a charismatic politician and a CEO in the United States. He'd be a very polarizing figure. Some people would hate him, some people would love him, and he would die under mysterious circumstances. And that shadowy group would be made up of powerful figures who we wouldn't know who they were at this point. And they want Constantine to resurrect Strange. So they kidnap Constantine's sister to blackmail him into performing the resurrection ritual, which, for all we know, might be enough to send him over the edge to where he has no control over himself anymore.